For months when you were asked about your age, you would respond with the words, "Watch me." Many American people have been watching, and they have expressed concerns about your age.
That is your judgment. That is your judgment. That is not the judgment of the press.
President Biden firing back as journalists grilled him about his memory. This after a report from special counsel Robert Hur announced that Biden would not face criminal charges over his handling of classified information. The report citing the reason for the decision, saying Biden is, quote, an elderly man with a poor memory.
And this has raised questions about how age can potentially affect politicians' abilities to perform their duties.
And that's why we wanted to bring in our ABC-7 mental health correspondent, Avery Martinez. So, Avery, I know that today you were researching what El Pasoans thought about the president and older politicians. So what did you find?
Well, I went to the Pauley Harris Senior Center just because I thought they might have an interesting insight onto this. And I just spoke with the people there and spoke more generally about the age and memory of politicians, as many in the U.S. are older individuals that are in office. And overall, the people here in El Paso, they weren't as worried about age as a number. They were more concerned about performance on the job.
Anybody could have a memory loss. I mean, you can forget things. I forget what I did yesterday. That doesn't make me incompetent for office.
My own experience is that at the age of 80, I did not want to continue teaching at EPCC after 36 years because I could tell that my mind was not working as well.
For most of the people I spoke to, age was less important than mental ability. The key point they agreed on was passion. If a person cares about holding office, trying to improve people's lives, and leading, then age was secondary.
Just because somebody's younger than him doesn't mean he's more competent for the office than that.
Think about all the things that President Biden has, any president has on his mind, that he needs to worry about, that he needs to keep track of. It's impossible for one man to keep everything straight.
They feel if someone was doing something unusual, that would be a red flag, but simple mistakes, not so much. He believes that, of course, brain deterioration can affect anybody, but he also believes taking care of yourself can reduce decline. Some support regular mental and physical checks on politicians. Others believe it's more about dedication. He believes that younger politicians get educated little by little, and that if they're an honest person, they'll be a brilliant politician if they reach the presidency. Many believe different ages need to work together.
I just believe that young people have a fresh outlook on things, and they're willing to overlook things that older people that have been in politics for 50, 60 years, they don't make any allowances or anything.
I'm not against older people serving. I'm still working, at this age. But if you still have the passion and the fire to make a difference, by all means, go for it.
Memory loss is a normal part of life, but it can also be a sign of mental health concerns like dementia or Alzheimer's. It's important to check on your mental fitness alongside your physical fitness, according to the National Institutes of Health. I'm Avery Martinez for ABC7.